at the restaurant and waited for updates. When he didn't come home that night, I told myself he was being a good friend. When he didn't come home the second night, worry crept in like smoke under a door. This morning, I overheard Natalie on the phone in Joel's office. "What do you mean Penelope's doctor hasn't authorized any visitors? Caleb's been with her for 2 days." The pots and pans I'd been organizing clattered to the floor. That's when I knew. Now, standing in the kitchen where I had built my career and my relationship, I watched it all crumble. "I still love her, Arya," Caleb admitted, finally looking up. His eyes were red-rimmed but determined. "I tried to move on with you and you're amazing, you truly are. But when I heard she collapsed, that she might die, I realized I never stopped loving her." Joel burst through the swinging doors, his normally composed demeanor shattered. "She's not in a coma, you fool. I just got off the phone with Dr. Ramirez. Penelope Kingston hasn't been admitted to any hospital in the tri-state area." The look on Caleb's face told me everything. Shock, then guilt, then the slow dawn of realization that he'd been manipulated, but had also willingly participated in the deception. "You threw away everything for a lie," Joel continued, his voice breaking. "You broke the heart of the best woman you'll ever know. For what? A manipulative game." That's when Natalie stepped forward, her elegant frame vibrating with fury as she delivered the line that would echo in my nightmares for months. "Stay single if you don't respect love." As the family drama unfolded before me, something inside me shut down. I slowly untied my chef's apron, the same one Caleb had given me on our first anniversary, with Chef Arya Harrington embroidered on it in anticipation of our marriage. I folded it carefully, placed it on the counter, and walked out the back door without a word. The evening air hit my face, cool and indifferent to my pain. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. Instead, I felt something hardening inside me, a resolve crystallizing from the molten ruins of my shattered dreams. They wouldn't see me break. They wouldn't see me beg. And soon they wouldn't see me at all. I walked aimlessly through the darkening streets, the restaurant growing smaller behind me. My apartment wasn't home anymore. It was filled with Caleb's things, our shared dreams, wedding catalogs. I checked into a modest hotel downtown, paid cash, and collapsed onto the bed, still wearing my chef's pants and t-shirt that smelled of rosemary and betrayal. Meanwhile, across town, Joel Harrington was about to uncover the full extent of his son's deception. Joel had always prided himself on his connections. In a town like ours, relationships were currency, and Joel had built his restaurant empire on knowing the right people. Dr. Marcus Ramirez happened to be one of those people. The chief of neurology at Memorial Hospital and a regular at Harvest and Hearth for Tuesday night dinners. "Joel, I'm telling you, we have no patient by that name," Dr. Ramirez insisted over the phone. "I've checked with every hospital in the area. Nobody has admitted a Penelope Kingston for any condition, let alone a coma." Joel's grip tightened on his oak desk, the same desk where he drafted the menu for his first restaurant 30 years ago. "Marcus, are you absolutely certain?" "I've been practicing medicine for 25 years, Joel. I think I know how to check hospital records." After hanging up, Joel sat in silence, the weight of what this meant sinking into his bones. His son, his only son, had thrown away a relationship with an exceptional woman for a lie. Or worse, had been complicit in that lie. The morning after I left, Joel called an emergency family meeting at his home. The tension in the living room was thick enough to cut with a knife as Caleb, Natalie, and Kennedy gathered, unaware of the storm about to break. "Dad, what's this about?" Kennedy asked, tucking her legs underneath her on the leather sofa. At 28, Kennedy was the practical one, the business major who helped manage the restaurant's finances while her brother charmed the guests. Joel didn't answer immediately. He poured himself 2 fingers of scotch despite it being only 10 a.m. "Caleb, I want you to tell me again about Penelope's condition." Caleb shifted uncomfortably. She's stable but still unresponsive. The doctors aren't sure when she'll wake up." "At which hospital?" "Memorial." "Why are you—" "That's interesting," Joel interrupted, swirling his scotch, "because I spoke with Dr. Ramirez last night. He assures me that not only is Penelope Kingston not a patient at Memorial, but she hasn't been admitted to any hospital in the tri-state area." The color drained from Caleb's face. Kennedy gasped softly. "Would you care to explain why you've destroyed your engagement to an extraordinary woman over a fabricated medical emergency?" "It's not what you think," Caleb stammered. Then what is it? Natalie interjected,